Okay, so doing a book by yourself or doing the illustration by yourself, I guess is a lot more complicated than you would actually think. So before I did Naughty and Yeti Learn the Trail, I knew who my character was. I had my Bigfoot, I had my Yeti, and I had my 3 grandkids. And I just needed to convert my grandkids into cartoons, which is what I did. Because that's who I wanted in the story. I do have 6 grandkids, so the other 3 will show up eventually or be in their own books. So my point is, I already had these, so I'm trying to fit them into scenes. So when I first started Learn the Trail, I was doing this on my own, and I was getting so frustrated and overwhelmed. And I thought to myself, let me just have somebody help me. Because I figured this is God's way of saying, either this isn't for you or Missy, set it aside and let someone else do it. Except, that cost money. Everything costs money. Nothing is free. So, of course, I sent to creative agency and yada, yada, yada. They sent me my first book and the first flip book. I'm not going to go time-wise because you guys know that saga. But sent me the first flip book, and I'm flipping the first 2 pages. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh my God, these are my characters. Yes, this makes sense. I get to page number 4 or 5, and it's no longer my characters. I'm breaking this book down. I am so upset I am in tears because I was so excited. I'm so upset I'm in tears. I think I found 50 things wrong with this book, besides the fact that those pages weren't my characters. Did you not look at this before you sent it to me? Like, seriously. I realize I didn't spend thousands and thousands of dollars, but I did pay you. The least you could do was proof it before you sent it to me. I was so upset I lost my shit then. That was probably the very first time I lost my shit with them. And, Knotty's pointing one way, the trail marker's pointing the other. That doesn't make no sense. The kids are on the edge of a cliff. There's no fence around it. That doesn't make sense. My book had trail markers, and you have signs hanging on the tree. No one hangs actual signs on the tree. Like, I broke this book down. I'm sure I missed a few things, but I had over 50 corrections. And every single time I would send it to them, it would take them a few days to send it back to me. And that could be 1 correction. So, it's more complicated than I think most people understand. So I'm trying to put my characters into Mystery Map to make the scenes match, and it's just crazy. It's like 1 or 2 pages a day, because otherwise I get so overwhelmed the fact that it's not working the way I want it to work. So, I'll continue this tomorrow, but my point was that illustrating a book is not as simple as people talk about. I know I've seen it on TikTok. Oh, you can just go to ChatGPT and do this. It doesn't work it's not that easy. Of course, unless you're willing to pay money and have one of the AIs do it for you, just like you'd pay a person to do it for you. But cliffhanger, I heard from Sean. Until tomorrow.